I'm kind of sorry for the bad lighting. It's kind of nighttime. It's getting really dark, and I got the car lights on. So hopefully you'll be able to see my face kind of. I really need to start getting consistent with these videos, with these YouTube videos, because if I take a break, let's say I make a video today and then I only make a video 2-3 days from now, once I, start a new video and I start recording again, it becomes a bit unnatural and I'm not used to talking to the phone, to the camera, because this whole thing about talking on your phone, talking to your camera, to me it's just very strange. It's always been kind of weird, I've never been a natural at it, and I only get good if I practice and I put some time in and I put the work in. But I just want to say today was it was a decent day. It was a decent day. I didn't have much anxiety. I fasted throughout the day. I didn't eat anything. I drank a little bit of coffee in the morning, but except from that, I didn't really eat anything. I drank a lot of water, sparkling water, and I just fasted throughout the day, and that gave me some sort of like energy throughout my day. It's kind of strange, you'd think not eating would make you tired, but I didn't eat a single thing today. All I did was drink coffee, and I felt like this energy today for some reason, like this positive energy, and I was talking to everyone, greeting everyone, and I just had this light about me, this fire about me, which I usually don't have. Usually I'm just, kind of just drained, to be honest. Like I don't really want to walk. I get really tired. I sit down throughout my whole day, and I don't really feel like doing anything physical, Yeah. Today was a decent day, and I just want to say, boys, a lot of us, we try to rush things, and what I mean by rushing things is not waiting for the right opportunity and, forcing things that aren't there, forcing things that do not come natural. A lot of us feel like we're not enough, and we put this pressure on ourselves to be something, or to be someone, or to achieve something, and we just live with this massive amount of pressure on us, and like this need to strive for something greater and strive and more and more and more, which can be beneficial, yes, of course, and I do agree that we need to be ambitious and we need to create goals. But sometimes it's okay to sit down and just have a laugh and have a drink of coffee and enjoy life in the moment for a bit, and not to have like deep thoughts. Sometimes it's okay just to sit down and relax and chill the hell out, drink a cup of coffee or whatever makes you feel comfortable, or makes you feel at home, or makes you feel just nice, I guess, And a lot of us, we forget about that, we forget to live in the present moment, because let's be honest here, boys, this life, it isn't gonna last forever, okay? There's gonna come a time where you're gonna die, and all material possession and all the money you've gained, that's not gonna mean much. Okay? So just remember that. Because a lot of rich people, which have a lot of money, they're not too happy because maybe they don't have the right person beside them, Maybe they're not married happily. Maybe they're not, something is bugging them. Maybe it could be anything, Money and success and career success and status and being rich, all of that, that's good. That's fine. I want to be that. But don't forget to enjoy the moment, because you might not live to see another day. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, anything can happen, really. So just be present, man. Just focus on your breath, on your heart. Be aware that you're alive. Be aware that you're breathing. A lot of us aren't. A lot of us aren't awake. A lot of us, we're walking, We're breathing, but we're not awake. We're not awake. We're seeing, but our eyes are closed. You know? And hopefully that resonates with you a little bit. Don't be afraid to have your own thoughts. I used to be very afraid of having my own thoughts, of having my own opinion, and the way I see things, and the way I want to live my life. I used to be afraid. I used to think, I was wrong for it, or there was something wrong about me, that I needed to be like this guy or this person. You know? Don't be afraid to think for yourself sometimes. It's good sometimes to get advice from your parents or your loved ones or your friends. That's good, you know, to assess things from like a third party perspective or from third person. But don't be afraid to think for yourself and to have your own ideas and your own thoughts and the way you think. You know, don't be afraid, man. Because a lot of you might be hella retarded. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but a lot of you might have some really good ideas and you just don't know. I might be really retarded. I might be an idiot. I might be really dumb. Or I might be the cleverest person alive. Who knows? Who knows? I'm probably more retarded than anything. But I'm just saying, like, don't be afraid to have ideas and to fail. To make mistakes. To make errors. Because you're human, mate. You're meant to make mistakes. If anyone beats you up because you made a mistake, shame on them. If we were analyzing their life, they probably made more mistakes than you have. So shame on them if you're getting, judged because of your mistakes. Shit, I make a mistake every single day. I forgive myself. And I just want to leave the video on that note, okay? I don't want to keep it too long. But yeah, just a little update for you guys.